Hi friends, it's Nyra. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Thank you for returning home, girl. Wizard.
All you self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees.
So for today's video, we're going to be talking about beauty standards and Facetune. So I was thinking, what is the one thing that gives us the platform and the ability to play with our face shape? Say we wanted to make our face shape ideal to what's perfect and, you know, contour ourselves, highlight ourselves more if we don't like the way a picture looks. Obviously, Facetune is that tool. So I was thinking about how Facetune really can portray an unrealistic beauty standard for yourself. Not even just as far as what everyone else thinks is beautiful, just what you think looks beautiful on you after you Facetune a picture. Can you really look like that in real life? We're literally going to find out today. We're going to find out if after photoshopping or Facetuning a picture, you can achieve looking like that in real life. And obviously, if you can't, that's damaging to your self-esteem if you think that the most beautiful version of you is the edited version of you. So let's just dive headfirst into that. I am someone that uses Facetune to smooth my texture when I take makeup pictures, but I never alter my facial structure. And that's not like in a cocky way, but not in a cocky way, but I just really like my bone structure. I like my cheeks, even though sometimes they look really chubby. Sometimes if I contour harder, my face looks snatched. It doesn't matter to me. I think I'm beautiful, as everybody should. So I really don't Facetune except to get rid of my texture, because when you're showing off like, oh, look how good my makeup looks, it's going to be distracting. If it's not only going to be distracting, but kind of discrediting if you have like a lot of texture, because realistically, no matter how much makeup you put on, you're gonna have some texture, but not on Instagram, baby. If I'm showing off my makeup and if I'm showing y'all how good my makeup looks, I'm smoothing out my texture, because guess what? I want you to think my application was so flawless, no pores exist on my face. So I have Facetuned a picture of me to what would be like the Instagram beauty standard, and I will put both pictures, the original and the Facetune version, here, and I will leave them up for a second just so you can see that my cheekbones are brought in, my cheeks are plumper. I really have naturally like plumper lips, so my lips aren't really adjusted. My highlighted areas are brighter, my nose is smaller, like, you know, I'm looking all snatched, but I also look very fake. That's not what I look like. And so I was just thinking, if this was my ideal standard for my beauty and for what I think I would look beautiful as, would I even be able to achieve this? So today I'm going to try to contour and do my makeup to look as pretty as my Facetuned picture. And just one more disclaimer, because I know it's going to be somebody in the comments, just one more disclaimer. I think that the way that I look with and without makeup and with and without Facetune is beautiful. I prefer my features unfacetuned unless it is my textured skin. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. I have my brows, lashes, and foundation on because those don't really contribute anything to this video, so I'm not going to waste your time doing those. Really, this video is about the highlighting and the contouring, so let's jump into that. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hill Cream Contour Kit in Ebony, and I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey. These are really the only two products that I'm going to be focusing on today. So I'm looking at my Facetuned picture for reference, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm going to conceal how it would be mimicked in this picture here. So I'm gonna just start with putting some product, and it's a pretty wide conceal after being Facetuned. My chin is also pretty bright, and the tip of my nose, well, my whole nose actually, down the bridge and on the tip, and a very little bit right here. I typically use a lot of concealer, but I am using more than I usually would because this picture is like edited to be so bright. All right, this is more of an extreme highlight than I usually do, and I'm a little like weirded out. Like, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of highlight. But in order to match the brightness of this picture, I have to highlight stupid. Right now we're gonna move into contour. So my chin is contoured really sharp and really small. So all this needs to be contoured, and I never ever contour my jaw because, like I said, I love my facial structure naturally. So I'm gonna have to contour this. I didn't do anything on my forehead as far as FaceTune, and I'm gonna have to bring in my cheekbones a lot more than I usually do. And to help me do that, I'm also going to cut the contour and put powder down here and bake that a little bit. And my cheeks look really plump, so I'm going to take my blush and help give the illusion of how plump my cheeks look. And my nose is snatched a very specific way, so I'm going to try to match that to the picture as good as possible. All right, let's start with the nose contour because I am obsessed with contouring my nose. I never FaceTune my nose though. Weird, right? I'm like so obsessed with contouring it with makeup, but I've never FaceTune my nose. Like I said, I just use FaceTune to smooth. So seeing how different my features can look with FaceTune kind of like creep me out a little bit. Like everyone we see on the internet, like all these internet famous like Instagram models, like they could not look like this at all. And like obviously we hear that narrative a lot, like Instagram models who don't look the same in person, but like that is scary. Like, you never really know who you're dealing with. Just like I just got a nose job. All right, now let's get into the chin contour. Ew, I'm so nervous about this because I don't really know how to contour this area of my face. I never do it. Oh, my chin looks pretty sharp, I guess. Am I doing anything? I'm sorry. I really don't get this. I really don't get this. And being someone who doesn't feel insecure about the structure of my face, it's hard for me to understand why someone would want to contour this area of their face. I don't know. That's just me being honest. Not that there's anything wrong with people that do contour or FaceTune their jaw area. But because I do not have insecurities about this area, nor do I use makeup on this area, I am confusion. I'm like, what's the difference? Maybe, yeah, my chin looks a little sharper, but I have a sharp chin anyway. Yeah, that did sharpen my chin, but it's like, what was the point? I don't know. I never contour this hard, so I'm like in a whole new world right now. All right, now into the cheekbones. Because my cheekbones are pretty high, it's like weird. My cheekbones are brought in this picture, but my cheekbones are also really prominent, so I'm gonna contour pretty high.
Yeah. All you self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees. This whole fucking game thankless. We moving militant, but somehow you...
Oh, yeah. And the contour is really sharp, so I might not have to bake under here. And yes, I know I haven't blended my nose contour. I don't know why. I guess I'll do that now.
Certain shit is just too wild to reconcile. Take that, no loving.
Wow. Okay, hold up. I never really contour my face. Like, my cheekbones is hard, and I could give or take the like jaw contour, but this cheek contour, ooh, girl, yes, honey. I feel, ouch! Why did I just do that? Why did I just poke myself in the eye? I feel like I look older. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm looking in my mirror so much, but I'm just like really taken aback because, like I said, I don't contour or highlight this hard. Like, it doesn't look bad either, so like that's some crazy stuff. All right, lastly is blush. I'm taking some e.l.f. cream blush, and I'm going to really make my cheekbones appear, you know, plump and high and stuff. So my blush is kind of back here helping my contour, and so that's what I'll do. That always looks good. Like, would you put your blush right? I wish I remember what, I think I got that trick from Patrickstarr years ago. Like, years ago, back when I first actually started getting good at makeup. I think I could swear I got that trick from Patrickstarr. when you put your contour with your, when you put your blush like on top of your contour, it gives you color and helps you further contour. Like, oh, that's so pretty. All right, guys, so this is me before and after Facetune right here, and this is me before and after doing my makeup to match the Facetune. So let's talk about it. Looking here at my Facetune picture, I would say my face matches as well as it could without being digitally enhanced. My chin is sharper and more and highlighted like the picture. My nose is pretty much contoured like the picture. My under eyes are just as bright. The contour is just as intense, but obviously I can't, without digitally enhancing my face, I can't, push my cheeks in as much as the Facetune is. So the answer is no, I cannot look exactly like the Facetune. But do I like the way that I look? Yes. Do I need to look like this? No. I think the takeaway here is that you cannot look exactly how your Facetune pictures are going to look, and that is perfectly fine. I still look and feel beautiful in this makeup, even though it's not makeup it's not how I would usually contour. I still look and feel beautiful. When I wipe this off, I'm still going to look and feel beautiful. Before I highlighted and contoured, I still felt beautiful. And that's really all that matters. I think in the day and age where Facetune is so prominent and Photoshop is so prominent, models are so prominent, and looking perfect is so prominent, we need to understand that in real life, being on Instagram is one thing, but you need to be able to separate the two. In real life, you will not look like that. Even if you look like that on your Instagram and all your pictures are Facetune, you will not look like that in real life. And you have to come to terms with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look your best on social media, as long as you love the way that you look when you look in the mirror. I sound like a Teen Vogue column right now, actually. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little experiment around Facetune and how that could be damaging to our self-esteem and if we could actually look like that. So there's that. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, leave me a like and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.